I ain't never had the guts to be a hater. Man, we got some shit coming.
Just received an update.
It's the Think Hard crew, yeah.
Just received an update.
Yo, it's the Think Hard crew. What up?
Just received
Yeah,
an update.
it's the Think Hard crew, you know.
Just received an update.
It's the Think Hard crew. What up? It's the Think Hard crew, yeah. It's the Think Hard crew, yeah. 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 Think Hard crew.
Have mercy, babe. I hope you don't mind. Let
Nothing
me clear
sparkly
my
smoke.
throat. Oh, what's up? What's up, everybody? It is Fire Music Friday, aka
bitch.
Friday.
Friday in this bitch.
You're
Ain't
joining
no-
the Think High crew once again,
What up,
and we
Benji?
got some new music, some old music, and some in between music.
Yes, we do. Or Boris, short and quick, man.
I
What's
gotta
good,
get this
dude?
edit right here, though.
Welcome to my hood.
My hood.
There ain't nothing on it.
Just that part.
I got you. I just tell logos.
I think I'm on. Well, yeah, or yeah, you could do that, or either
I
way.
just send it to him. We could take that out, then make it echo. You know what I mean? It
Mhm.
could be. You know what I'm saying? We could throw
Yeah,
it
we're
on
always
there.
trying to improve the show. You know what I mean, people. Always, never getting complacent. But yeah, man, what's up, though?
Shit, man. What's good with everybody? What up, Benji?
Yo, what's going on, everyone?
What's good with it? How y'all doing? Don't mind my kids in the back. It's just me right now. I'm the only authority in the household. So
Not too bad, about to install a little floor here.
installing a little flooring.
Yeah, a little subflooring, little carpet job.
Hey,
Yeah.
Nice,
that's what's
man.
up.
I don't know about anybody else, but it's either been like the energy or the change in temperature, all this shit, whatever. But I've just been tired. And
So
I'm
everybody must be
actually
tired.
feeling tired today. Like, ugh.
Oh,
So I
shit.
need some music,
Recharge.
right? But
Yes, sir.
we've been teasing with the favorite rappers a lie. This and it's finished. It just needs to be mixed and
yeah.
mastered now.
Oh yeah.
I forgot to send that rough to you. Yo.
And
I
this
sent it
thing
over
is
to Logos.
it's gonna be since we're since it's Fire Music Friday, this motherfucker right here is gonna be something.
This nigga
It's
Benji
just
be
got
snapping.
it's just got that catch to it. You know what I mean? And it might, who knows? It might not even end up being a true SOTOV song. Somebody might want to buy it. I mean, hey, Everything's for sale except for my soul. Shit.
Shit. Turn up, y'all. Yeah. This is the way that the chips fall.
Hope you was betting on me.
Hope you was betting on me. I've been all in since the windfall. Watching the L coming streaks. Never gave up on the old me. Been rapping so long, now I'm OG. Supreme of the valley, that's word of the adage. Just at me if you want the whole thing. And it's on me. I don't like the cap. I don't ever rap what I don't live. Keep the hood on tap. And it's a fact. We're only a fraction of my wrist. See, I'm built like that. I don't want it all. I just wanna ball with my bros. Give it all to the kids when we go. And let them know that your favorite rapper is a lie. Yeah, fuck what they talking, been telling you why. Yeah, you thought they was real? Open your eye. Yeah, this shit's not a game, we tryna survive. In a world where music is God, your favorite rapper is a lie.
That shit just sounds big. You know what I mean? There's some songs or some beats or some guitar riffs or some pianos or drums, whatever you want to call it, that just stands out, and it almost seems like you've heard it before, but that's not a sample. You know what I mean? But it's almost like, well, where have I heard that before? That might be a little bit of a hint that
They heard it in their dreams.
And they
exactly. It done been a hit.
Man, fuck. They're like, yeah. That's what it's all about, for real, man.
Yeah.
And we got a lot of exciting shit coming when it comes to this music shit, man. And we've been lining up a lot of shit. And once the design, we done hired a firm to take care of the design of the website and to start our marketing and get the SEO and the whole bunch of shit that we've been having in the back pocket and pulling out. I think that's why you're tired, because we've been on a move and it's been kind of exciting and it's been a kind of a shift in energy. But when your manifestations come through, you tend to find yourself to be tired because it pulls from your direct energy. You know what I mean?
Yep, it does. It does.
So
And
get this shit popping.
It's great because remember we was like when the shit went down how it went down, we was like, okay, so we're gonna change the website, just change it all, right? Just change that look, make it what we were intended on in first, because things kind of got, it spawned off really an NFT project that we was doing with some music and some art too, and that's what the website became, because we were pushing those collections of NFTs. But once that situation was dissolved, we kind of stepped back and we was like, all right, is this us really, or do we want to be represented on the website the way we want to be? So that's when we reached out. We had a ton of people call and a ton of people email. One person text and call, and he's the one that got the job. Shout out to Phoenix. What is
Phoenix
it?
Design?
Damn, Phoenix. Yeah, Phoenix Design. Out of Atlanta, Georgia. Been to a few different schools that I'm familiar with, so that's what's up. We're happy about that. We're excited about that, and so we'll leave that where it is.
What up, New York? My nigga New York in the building. What's good with you? I'm glad you showed up this Friday. My bad, didn't mean to interrupt you, Nov. I seen my
No, I was like I said, I think I want to move on from the. We can't really talk about the website too much because
I don't want to spoil it.
Well, and also it's like, in all reality, I don't even know what the fuck this motherfucker's really finna look like. You know what I mean? Like, I know what he's gonna ask us, and I know what we're gonna tell him, but
Richard, them niggas about to turn us up, bro. We good,
right? There's no reason to hire somebody and pay them good money if you ain't gonna let them do that shit.
Yeah, man.
You might as well just save your money and do it yourself, like we did, but it ain't hitting like we would. So we're gonna change it up.
For sure.
Yeah.
But we did drop again today.
Yeah. I was gonna ask you if you want to talk about that while
Yeah,
I find it,
short and sweet.
but is it labeled something
It's
different?
it should be the email should say, or it should say the title should be Ouroboros, the new one that just released, some shit like that. To your
Oh
personal
yeah,
email.
yeah. All right, but yeah, so obviously I heard it, but nobody else has heard it. So like, what does this represent? And where is it spawning from? What is it? Where is it
Y'all
taking
ever
people?
see the symbol of the snake that's biting the tail, and it's like two-headed snake that's biting itself on each end type shit, like an infinitely. So it's called an Ouroboros, and they represent that with also the infinity symbol, which is called something else and shit. But this song came about because it's short and sweet with a, like I said, I'm gonna start calling these bitches affirmations. They ain't even gonna be songs anymore. Um, but it just holds just some shit that we should be fucking thinking about. But short and sweet, Ouroboros, life is short. You know what I'm saying? And then the cycle repeats. So that's why it's called, Ouroboros, because it's short like life, but it's some shit that you could leave your kids and be like, look, listen to this. I'm gonna leave all my kids the keys in these songs. Like, just listen to the music.
Right.
Because that's one of them, another one of them speaking to the
So
future.
on these affirmations, you're gonna call them right. So it's basically gonna be. We ain't even gonna call it a verse because it's just an affirmation. It's just we don't have to fall into that cookie
Mm-hmm.
cutter
Mm-mm.
music
I
industry
think
how you make songs.
I even thought about putting them together and calling it spell book.
That's dope.
You know what I mean? Like, and just having a spell book, and if you want, you can get all the lyrics printed out, and we'll send it to you and help you out.
Yeah, that's dope. It is for
Yeah,
real. You could even create a
yeah,
little digital book,
right, exactly.
little
And
NFT joint.
that's what
Oh
vibes with
man,
me, man. And you know what? If you want, before you get into any more music, we can I can jump on the numbers real quick because we normally don't do it, but I did have them pulled up just in case.
yeah, let's do that.
We can do that. All right, y'all. Welcome back to another Fire Music Friday with the Think High crew, the guys and goddesses that you love to hate and hate to motherfucking love. It's all about balance. We here with another motherfucking Friday on a 9. Today's December the 8th, 2023. Excuse my kids yelling at each other in the background. Like I said, I'm the only one here right now. But today is a 9. You might ask how I get that. In numerology, they add all of that up. So 12 plus 8 plus 2023 equals 2043. 2 plus 0 plus 4 plus 3 equals 9. It's a Nina today, guys. Yes, sir. Excuse me. But
Anina.
yes, sir. That means the energy for today will be more focused on the human condition and the state of humanity. Opportunities to help by personal effort or by philanthropic gestures are likely to be more noticed. You might see that shit in the news and shit a lot. Actually, I did. I seen like 3 articles about people donating money to some shit. Anyways, tolerance and compassion seem more prevalent and are taken more seriously during the process of making decisions with potential long-term impact. To deep dive into that shit for you today, with it being Nina and a calendar day 8, with the energy of 9. It'll bring the last, since 9 is like the last of the single digit numbers, it's also the end of the numerology cycle. As you know, 0 through 9 is all the numbers that exist, and after that is just a repetition of those numbers. It stands to reason. Then that is, in general, a day of endings. The influence of the global day is subtle, and you might not even have noticed it or not been aware of it. Now that you understand the energy signature of 9 is subtle and what it brings to the table, you can use it to your advantage. So seek out things that have been lingering and let them out of the way. So get shit done. That clears the way for newness to arrive, which will be tomorrow, which should be, you guessed it, a 1. And 9 operates on a high vibration. So it's, turn on its head, it's a 6, 9 and 6, they're really the same thing. So 9 takes everything that 6 has to offer, the nurturing and the kindness and shit. We talked about this earlier in the week, and the understanding, and it elevates them to a place of complete acceptance. So, people won't, kind of understand this. They'll think 9 is trying to draw attention to itself. with its benevolence and its patience. That's not really the case, at all. So in order to use this energy and best take advantage of it, you got to look no further than yourself and your personal cycle number, your etiology, and know how to operate. So if today is a 6 turn on its head, then for somebody like me who operates in the energy of a 5, who know how I need to move. And particularly, it tends to deal with me and using expression and creations to make shit happen.
Nice. So, in that, I'm trying to come up with like something really cool to say, but I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do it right now,
I took
honestly.
care of that for you.
But no, I was just gonna say like, so like when people hear these numbers, this numerology, if you don't get it like right off the bat, maybe it's because you just need to explore yourself a little bit and go through the numbers, kind of see what they mean, and then you can eventually you'll start placing yourself there just without even knowing it. You know what I mean?
That's
Like
what I like
how
about the
Jason was
show.
saying just then, he was like, I'm this, but I can bob up this.
Yeah.
Eventually you'll see that like you are going to be different every day. And just because the number don't match with you or how you're feeling or whatever, everybody's going to be different in their vibe every day, just about every day.
Yeah, you can get a global sense of where the energy is. It's not too hard to correlate it because we have many conscious streams that we tap into. People call it social media, but it's just all, different conscious waves that you could tap into. And then when you find the keys that all resonate, then you understand. So that's what I like about our show, because we're not the type to tell you what to do or how to do it. It's just this is what understanding that I've came to, and take it for what it is. You know what I mean? But at the same time, we're not gonna hold your hand and be like, all right, this is what you need to do. This is how you find this out. This is what you need to believe in. We ain't holding nobody's hand with this shit. Take it for what it is, and if you want to look that shit up, hey, go ahead and look that shit up. It might help you understand yourself a little more, which will help you fucking make shit pop.
Yeah.
That's really what it's all about.
Or you could just sit there and not know what the hell the shit means. every show, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday, you could just sit there and just kind of like tune out the first 10 to 15 minutes of the show, because you're not really going to know what's being said. Like, you're going to hear what's being said, but you ain't going to know what's being said.
And that's okay with me, because
But if you go and
know
do your little homework on yourself and figure out where you fit in that, then when you hear this shit, you'll be like, oh, okay.
The subconscious mind, it'll hit you. You know what I mean? But at the same time, you got to understand, like what Megawatt be saying. You know what I mean? Like, this is what the billionaires and millionaires use to know when to trade, to know how to trade, to know what businesses to get into, to know what not to invest into. These motherfuckers know all of that shit. You know what I mean? So,
and to do one of the most powerful things is, if you don't know what to do, just don't do shit. Sit your ass down.
People think being
And then
still ain't doing something. Nigga,
exactly.
They got us,
especially for somebody that's got a lot of drive, bro. Sitting still is fucking hard as fuck. You be sitting here like,
I have a friend who she has to have. She's a young chick, but like, she's eventually gonna have. She had a bad motorcycle accident, and she's gonna need a knee replacement at like 30, 4 years old or some shit like that, right? And she's a busybody. She can't sit still. And what the fuck she gonna do? You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I feel that. That's how it really is. Like, she's like, I don't know what the hell I'm gonna do in my life, because I'm not even gonna be able to walk the same. And I'm just like, well,
right.
She's like, I can't sit still. I can't get the job where I'm just sitting there. Like, I can't do it. Like, I'm just like, you're gonna have to. That's life telling you, sit your ass down, nigga. Now
exactly.
you about to be damn near crippled. Like, stop. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Sit your ass down, bro.
What up? I mean,
I'm sorry.
And no, I was just gonna say, and the thing is too, is like, you might need to totally get shifted so you go down a completely different path. And the knee replacement might be what takes that person down the path that they're kind of maybe should be on. I'm not gonna say supposed to be on. I'm not gonna
Yeah,
say
the
that's the
disabled
right
path.
path.
The disabled path. You know what I'm saying? Like, certain things that does happen to make you sit it out for a minute. You know what I'm saying? I'm New York, everybody, by the way. Lovely to meet me.
What
But
up, man?
What up, new?
what's up? What's up? But yeah, I've
Where
been
you from,
Son.
bro?
Son.
San Francisco, dude. I mean, my name's New York, fam. You know what I'm saying? I'm from Brooklyn. I'm just playing with you, man. Like,
Okay.
I'm from
Well, that's what I
Brooklyn, New
meant.
York.
Like,
I'm from
I
Brooklyn, New
mean,
York,
New
born and
York's big,
raised.
right?
Yeah.
Pretty
So I
big.
was wondering, we're at New York. That's what I
I'm
meant. My
from Brooklyn, New York,
bad.
my G.
Don't
Nah,
you
Right.
you
hear it,
good,
son?
fam.
Don't you hear it, B? Yup. I'm from New York, fam.
I'm from Brooklyn, Flatbush, Brooklyn, New York, man. Born
Nice,
and
nice.
raised. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? One love,
What's
church, yeah.
what's the
One love,
temperature
Flatbush.
right now in Brooklyn? What's the temperature right now? Is it cold? Is it getting cold? Is it fucking warm? What is it?
I don't know. I'm out here in Ohio with y'all. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he
Which
from New York, but he out
okay.
here. He out here in Canton with me.
Gotcha.
That's my
Well,
You know what I'm
brother
shit.
right
saying?
there, man. That
But like I was
disabled.
Um.
saying, sometimes you got to sit it out and it lets you think, helps you reprocess,
Right.
the other aspects that you never thought of. Like now I got to sit here. What am I going to do? Am I going to be miserable? You know what I'm saying? Am I going to be, depressed? Because like I said, I've been in a position where, my hip cracked, you know what I'm saying? And I was out of it for like 11 months. You know
Damn.
what I'm saying? So yeah, fam, that's some shit. But it gave me time to think. It gave me time to, not only re-educate myself, but also think of other aspects of the what ifs,
Oh,
so
100%,
Oh
100%.
yeah, that's
Bro,
what
when
being still
six
is all about.
when I was 16, bro, I I went to my mom's apartment, took a shower, and was going to meet some homies, right? I'm 16. I ain't even have a shirt on. Right out the shower, driving to their house, go through a medium on a highway, and bam, I got hit by a fucking one of them church vans,
damn.
and cracked a bone in my neck. And
Oh
so
man.
I know exactly what the fuck. Like I couldn't play no more sports. The you know what I mean? Like I played quarterback, I played point guard, I fucking played baseball. Um, and then I was just real active, and I was told like ain't no more of that
No more of
for
that,
this
right?
amount of time. You know what I mean? And I was just like, what the fuck? Who am I? You know what I'm saying? That's what I was like. If I can't
Yeah.
if I can't go to a team club, bro, and
Right.
show these motherfuckers how to tick and pop and lock, and if I
Right.
can't go hit the field or go play basketball after school or whatever it is, who the fuck am I? And so then I started getting into writing even more and more and into music more and more. And I guarantee you I went further with music than I would have with basketball or football.
Yeah, that's what's
Hmm.
up, man. See, I ain't never have no experience like that. Like, it was always moments in time where, like, it was almost like my mom would make me sit the fuck still somewhere, and you know what I mean. So, like, nigga, like she bought me encyclopedias and books and on books. So, like, sometimes I would just be like, "Fuck it," you know what I mean? Like, I ain't got shit else to do. She like, "Nah, everything shut down. We ain't doing shit." And for periods of time, I had to just deal with myself. You know what I mean?
Right.
But I'm kind of grateful for it because, you know what I mean? It was just more on the lines of her being an overprotective mother, but at the same time, it helped me learn how to deal with myself. You know what I
Bro,
mean?
if you
And
can be
dynamic
calm,
feelings and shit.
if you could be happy and calm just with yourself, you're already winning because then you know what you want. And so you're only going to bring in and accept the
Yeah,
good.
you start understanding the value of shit more. You know what I
Yep.
mean? Like, you start
You're like, wait a
understanding,
minute,
yo,
I actually love myself. Nah, I
you,
ain't finna fuck,
you,
man. No, I ain't doing that shit no
you
more.
create your
Yeah.
own you create your whole reality around you, and then you realize like how shit really is, because then when people come into that shit, you could just feel and know like, damn, like I'm glad I because a lot of my next door neighbor was like, man, I never knew a nigga like you was living next door. And I'm like, what the fuck is you talking about? He like, man, you cold, bro. He's like, niggas don't even know, like, you've done a lot of shit in life that niggas wouldn't even fathom of doing, bro. Like,
Mhm.
and you right here. in the southwest side of Canton, in the hood, chilling. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like niggas will never know if they just knock
Bro,
on his door.
motherfuckers think I know it. They don't tell me to my face, but I know when I start talking about this or that, I know people are like, man, this motherfucker's lying. This motherfucker ain't did that. He don't know that. He
Yeah.
ain't did it. He ain't got it. But
Yeah.
whatever. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because he was just talking. Because I was telling him, matter of fact, you know what I mean, some interesting shit. If you guys didn't know, because we talk about shit like this on this show in between these songs we about to play. But there's anti-cult RTS and a war against religion. I guess like the RDS is a condition experienced by people who's leaving an authoritarian or dogmatic religion, and basically what a lot of these officials of our government have gotten together and determined is that everything is going to be considered a cult, even Republican or Democratic parties, all the way down to podcasters and people who speak against what the fuck is going on. So it's if you know George Orwell, then it's like a ministry of truth being fucking established. But with that being said, you know what I'm saying? He was like, man, so what you saying is like, the type of shit that you would be doing to be considered a cult? He's like, man, you a cold motherfucker. So like you, not only do you do this and do that, and you've done this and that, nigga, you also a cult leader. He's like, you a cold motherfucker. And that's how we got on that talking, like, bro,
Bro, how many fucking times have you heard somebody literally call me a cult leader?
Yeah.
I'm like, what the fuck are y'all talking about, man? Y'all motherfuckers is weird, bro. Like y'all in the cult.
Right. It's sad, bro. And I thought
Y'all
it was
the
just
ones
hilarious.
following all this other horse shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, motherfucker, I got a goal. I'm going towards that. I don't know what y'all are doing. Y'all floating
Yeah, I don't
around.
know. Cats
Where you
don't-
from, man? Where you from? Sorry.
Where am I at or where am I from?
Let's start with where you from first.
Okay, I was born in Dothan, Alabama.
Mm.
No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, man. I was looking at some stupid shit. I was born in Cherry Point, North Carolina. My bad. My dad was in the Marines, so that's a big base right there. And that's where I was born. And then we lived all around the world. So when you said where am I from, that's why I was like, But the southern draw comes from me living in Alabama and then in Georgia. And I'm in Georgia right now, but I'm off the coast. So
that's
but
my
I'm
nigga
still
Nova. I
in.
told you about him, Nick.
So yeah, so to answer your question, if I didn't already, I was born in Cherry Point, North Carolina. Pretty much grew up like Japan, Germany, South Korea, and then Alabama and Georgia.
That nigga's cultured.
But I ain't never lived in Brooklyn though.
Brooklyn, wild boy.
That's what I'm saying. Like you never got all the full experience. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
you could live in 3,000 different places, but if you ain't lived in however many places there are, then you don't. There's no way I could tell this guy in New York what goes on in Brooklyn better than he already knows. You know what I mean? Same way with Georgia or some shit like that. How long you been in Brooklyn, bro? Other than, well, how long you been out of Brooklyn? Sorry, I should have said that.
See, my son's 10, so 10 years, 10, 11
Okay.
years.
You
Jason,
What
got some music you can send us, man?
What took you out of Brooklyn? Just change of pace or what?
Cost of living.
I got you. Didn't that whole thing kind of like get gentrified a little bit?
Oh, it's definitely gentrified.
Yeah.
Definitely. There's a Target in every borough. That's for sure. And
Yeah.
it's very crowded. It's
I never
overcrowded.
really asked you that though. Is that why you moved to Ohio?
What, the cost of living?
Yeah.
We'll say that, okay. Real sick with that one.
This nigga on his Cam and May shit. All right, I feel you. It's all good, son.
You know,
It's all good, B.
I came for the experience. I stayed for the family. Let's put it like that.
I feel it. I
That's
feel
what's
as a
up.
Brooklyn nigga came to New York, like, oh, I mean Brooklyn nigga came to Ohio, like, look at all these snow bunnies. They love a
Yep.
nigga.
Now, I did have a homeboy, Jackson Turner. He was from Brooklyn actually, but he's dead now. But he was cold on the mic, boy. Woo, wasn't he, Jason? That motherfucker.
And he
Fire.
got that whole field. I mean, shit, he was getting billions of streams over in China. He had to be,
Oh yeah, he lived in China for like,
had to be decent.
for a good while and was killing it over there, and then moved back over here. And I linked him up with one of my homeboys, Loon, platinum producer, and he did some shit with Jackson. And that next thing you know, the video was all over everywhere. And then the next thing you know, Jackson's dead. So
in Mexico,
damn,
Cancun
yeah,
or
bro.
some shit.
How? If I may ask, how that happened?
They don't know. I don't even know. I just know that
Allegedly, he drowned
in the swimming pool.
by himself, and they say he was intoxicated with liquor.
And I know he drank a lot. I do know that, but
I know that
he on Instagram.
No, I didn't see his last post. I seen his mom's
on
post.
Instagram. His mom wants answers.
Yeah, of course she want answers, man. But when I met him, you know what I mean. Talk about traumatized energy. You know what I mean?
man.
Like, the dude was really healthy. He really didn't drink and didn't do all of that extra shit, but he was getting hammered. And I'm like, what's up with this guy? You know what I'm saying? Like, why is it seemed like he got a cloud looming over him? That was his whole aura. But at the same time, he was trying to give the perception that he was happy to be in the United States and away from whatever the fuck he was going through in China. But if you understand China, then you know that the whole music industry is ran by the triads, and they have control over that whole shit. So who knows, you know? Hey.
You get rich.
Okay. Exactly.
You get Cindy Lou.
All right.
I know.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I know. Being on the
I couldn't make yesterday because I had to
being on the internet, talking back and forth to him when he was living in China, there were several times where he was
I'm gonna drink mine.
Telling me about he was about to go to the bar and meet up with some cats about this and that, and I'm like putting it together the whole time. I'm like, man, he's getting money from these cats, and he's washing it somehow, some way through the music. Probably what it was. I hope it ain't having nothing to do with him dying, bro. But also, you know, just got to bring this up. The person that we introduced him to that he was doing business with, not Loon, not the producer, but the guy that owned the label. That motherfucker's sketchy as fuck too, bro.
Well, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And he had Jackson had like 2 hits on his hands.
Let me tell you.
I don't know, bro.
And I'll say this now. Yeah, Jackson Turner, me and him, even after we left Pantheon Elite Records with Billy Carson and shit, that nigga was still in contact with me. And I would talk to him. It would literally be like every 90 days. He would hit me up every night just to check on me and be like, yo, you still down to do what we talked about? Because what we had talked about was embedding the music that we had with a cryptocurrency. That way, every time it got streamed, I got paid a certain.
And this was years ago.
Yeah, and he got paid, and well, not him, but the listener would get paid a certain amount of crypto. So he was talking about doing this. Like that idea kind of originated, how we say we want to pay people to listen to our music. That kind of originated from him, because I didn't understand.
And they was doing that shit in China, though. You know
yeah, because
I mean?
they was doing that shit in China, and you know, who knows? Like I said, though, you know, the triads out there is different. The triads, if you under contract with them niggas, they own you, and it kind of seemed like he ran away from them, and you know what I'm saying? Like that would be the simplest explanation, right?
And then the triads can touch you with the Mexican cartel.
Oh, they can touch you however they need to touch you, but especially
Exactly.
if you fucking around with,
Especially if you're in Mexico. You know
or
what I
you
mean?
fucking
Like,
around with Billy Carson, who's supposedly AKA, you know what I mean? Well, like I said, when we tried to sue the nigga, you know what I mean? We got
can't
some
sue this
strange,
motherfucker.
we got some strange phone calls. I didn't pick up the phone. You picked up the phone when they called you. I didn't answer it because I didn't know the fucking number. It was weird as fuck. It was like some weird. You ever have like a negative number call you, my nigga? Like some shit that's like weird as fuck. Like what the fuck? How you have
You
a
can't
negative
call it
phone
back.
number, nigga? You can't call it back or nothing, nigga. And when I seen it came through, I was like, I'm not answering that shit. Nova called me after he talked to the motherfuckers and was like, bro, did they call you? I'm like, some crazy number called me I've never seen before in my life. And it's like the shit almost disappeared out of my fucking call log. You know what I mean? And he was like, yeah, he's like, I talked to him. He was like, man, that motherfucker must be connected because we can't, all them subpoenas we sending them, they asking what we know about this nigga. I told him I don't know shit about this nigga Billy Carson. And you know what I mean? That was that. But it's just so, and he was still fucking around with him. So who knows, man? Like, that
That's
shit's
what I'm
crazy.
saying, bro. Like, you know, Jackson had, I mean, I don't know what ended up happening to it, but Jackson had 2 hits that was already like went through the ringer and went through the process of getting there. And I mean, I don't know, bro. I ain't gonna say nothing, but I don't know. You know what I mean?
Yeah, just a little part of our music journey is wild, man. Even in the conscious industry, when it comes to this music, the shit is wild, my nigga.
Oh yeah.
Like this shit is some other shit. You know what I mean? Like when you reach a certain level, nigga, it's weird. It's weird. I'm gonna give a fuck what. You know what I mean? Who you sign to, or how it, you know, just the whole. Once you reach a certain level, it's just different. It's just way different, bro.
But you know what? It could have been Dirty Money.
Mute your mic for me, nigga.
Yeah, it's that dirty money. Yeah, I be counting dirty money. Smoking no L's and rubber banding hundreds. And I ain't taking no L's, I put that on 100. I made it through myself, and I done climbed that fucking mountain from hell. Yeah, I be counting dirty money. Smoking no L's and rubber banding hundreds. And I ain't taking no L's, I put that on 100. I made it through myself, and I done climbed that fucking mountain from hell. Yeah, I be counting
blessings. I be counting blessings. Every time the phone ring, I be manifesting. Tell the wife to bust it open. I'm trying to create a heaven. Money so dirty, I dress it up like a reverend, nigga. I be counting hearses, killing all of these verses. My curses come with a purpose. I spell it out if it's worth it. Casting all this power to conjure up something perfect. Now a nigga breathing fire for putting wings on the serpent.
I be counting dirty money. Smoking no L's and rubber banding hundreds. And I ain't taking no L's, I put that on 100. I made it through myself, and I done climbed that fucking mountain from hell. Yeah, I be counting dirty money. Smoking no L's and rubber banding hundreds. And I ain't taking no L's, I put that on 100. I made it through myself, and I done climbed that fucking mountain from hell. Yeah, I be counting
lessons. I be counting lessons. Never took an L unless rolling something impressive. A million streams down and they still sleep on the message. When you get it out the mud, it ain't nothing that they can
turn the fuck up.
Question, nigga, I be moving mountains, too many for me to count them. Everybody gon' eat, that chalice flow like a fountain. Dirty money come in, I divide her up on the counter. No measure for our success when the balance is truly
I
ours.
be counting dirty money. Smoking no L's and rubber banding hundreds. And I ain't taking no L's, I put that on 100. I made it through myself, and I done climbed that fucking mountain from hell. Yeah, I be counting dirty money. Smoking no L's and rubber banding hundreds. And I ain't taking no L's, I put that on 100. I made it through myself, and I done climbed that fucking mountain from hell. Yeah, I be counting.
Tell me that don't sound like a spell. Telling you, Benji, we need to just put it all in a spell book, nigga, and sell that shit. And sell that shit. When you need to get charged up and get you, I be counting dirty money. Smoking on L's and rubber band and say that shit, chant that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Jay came with that gas.
Nigga, nah, nigga, you
Nah, you
did,
can feel
man.
it. You could feel it in the whole thing. That's why it's like
This nigga said I've been sitting on this shit right here, and then just plays the shit and drops the fucking hook, and I'm like,
I
"Get the fuck
originally
outta
had
here."
it. I originally did that track with a dude from Maslin, but he was bullshitting, so it never really got out. And I was like, "Fuck it, do this shit over."
it ended up being better anyway. Shit.
Most definitely, man. That was a fun one to do. I can't wait till we release that joint probably sometime next year.
Yeah.
Because we got a bunch of other ones lined up for the rest of this month here.
Every Friday, boom, 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 boom.
Yeah,
Make me want to act like a motherfucking foolie.
We forgot to play Ouroboros too.
Oh, I'm about to throw it on.
Okay.
I'm trying to wake the fuck up. Let's go.
Let's get it.
Tell them the fully said so.
Fire Music Friday. Shout out to Who's Who.
Hey.
Yeah. This one for the foolies. Look. Yeah.
Look.
I was outside when the boys came through with the benzos, had to let my friends know too. I was dubbed up, I was always in touch ever since I left out the 602. Young who knock with the pop and the juice, I'm the motherfucking truth, you should know how I do. I don't like to stunt, but I just wanna brag, cause I never had shit, man, look what came true.
Hold up. We're gonna run that bitch back.
DJ Crazy Man.
DJ.
Told you motherfuckers it was infinity.
Told you motherfuckers it was
Tell them the fully said so.
Yeah. This one for the foolies. Look. Yeah. I was outside when the boys came through with the benzos, had to let my friends know too. I was dubbed up, I was always in touch ever since I left out the 602. Young who knock with the pop and the juice, I'm the motherfucking truth, you should know how I do. I don't like to stunt, but I just wanna brag, cause I never had shit, man, look what came true. My daughters live better than I ever did. Even though they daddy kinda devilish. Even though they daddy so crazy. I just gotta show them where the pedal is. Gas, 2 in the front, 2 more in the back. 3 in the stash, got 4 at the pad. 1 on the left side, 1 on the right. Shit been good, but for y'all turn bad. Them ain't shit but the tip of the iceberg. Don't drown, ho. Rapping ain't shit, young boy, that's light work. I'm profound though, put it on my skin, all these tattoos. One thing I can do, that's rap, fool. All eyes when them cowards looking at you. I don't blink, stare at them through the glass, fool. Whoa, why? It don't ever, ooh, stop. It don't ever lose. Top, bitch, I'm so fooly. I don't need an automatic, got to get tooly. Blah, blah, get fooly. Blah, blah, unruly. Blah, blah, so fooly. I don't need an automatic, got to get tooly. Yeah, just play it too. Yeah, get fooly.
Hold up, I ain't never been froze up. Yeah, I didn't need a toolie when I showed up. Been spitting this vision, fill it with optimism. See our couples had 50 when I cracked the prism. All the colors shine right through. Now a nigga on the grind with a high IQ. Yeah, I used to throw the thing at a fire crew. Now a nigga used to bring the big fire to the booth. I got daughters and a son too. I'ma show 'em how God make the right moves. Give 'em all a blessing, watch it fall through. Cause who's who? Got a nigga dropping raw jewels. Come and get it, we shining after all the refining. A perfect diamond reflecting the things that you be hiding. Provided we blow in the clouds with a silver lining. I don't need a toolie that acting fooly and start a ride.
Blah, blah, get fooly. Blah, blah, unruly. Blah, blah, so fooly.
That weapon nigga. Ooh. You know what? I don't even think that thing's been mixed properly, bro.
Oh no, Who's Who did it?
I know Dirty Money hadn't been.
No,
The version I just played.
Nah, Who's Who mixed all of that and shit. You know what I mean?
Because I can tell like the energy is even though Dirty Money's not completely mixed, I could tell the energy in Dirty Money. You can just hear it and feel it a lot more than you can Foolies. And Foolies has got that energy, but you know.
Mm-hmm. You can tell difference in producer styles and what they think sounds good and you know shit like that.
But Foolies though, bro, like I don't know, man, just the concept of it, the way it rides, like it's just a progression. You know what I'm saying? It don't never really give you no chance to quit bobbing your head. You got to keep on with that one. I like that song, bro. I like it. I like what it says too. It's like, bitch, I don't need shit to act a fool. Okay, I don't need shit, bro. I don't
Right.
need none of that. I got them, but I don't need
Uh,
that. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
He
The
said,
ideology is what you can't fuck with, bitch.
hmm
You know what
he
I'm saying? You
said, even though they daddy so crazy,
could.
I just gotta
Yeah,
show him where the pedal is gas. That nigga be, hey, I love his flow. He from the west side, but his whole thing is that it's who's who though. So he's completely an anonymous ass nigga. He shows up, yo, I like your music. Let's collab. Did like 2-3 collabs, and then he
gone.
disappeared into the night. Just like where's
Pew.
who the fuck is who's this nigga? Don't know.
Right.
Don't know.
But yeah, so let's get into the new affirmation, as you call it, the spell. Let's get into that new
Spell.
release. You wanna
Boris.
tell us about it, or you want me to play it first?
Oh yeah, you can play that shit.
All right, ready?
Yeah. From the moment that I rose, some would call it greatness from the womb. It's more like Lazarus from a tomb. I rose with thorns, so it's hard for you to hold. It's crazy when you know, it's so blissful when you don't. But I get it, my logic surpass your limits. So when I give it, the present becomes vivid. If you dreaming, then you missed it. That's why my words are hieroglyphics, a foreign language to power these metaphysics. Come witness expression, the last of a dying breed. Say what the fuck I want, and it's exactly what you need. Call it balance, but really I'm being me, cause nobody else can. Ain't it obvious to see? At best you can reflect, but the copy isn't unique. My essence is nothing pleasant if the consciousness is weak. You looking for a savior, it's yourself that you seek. From the moment that I rose, I knew that God was all of me. What's up?
Or Boris.
You know,
Life is
that's
short.
some shit that you put that on like when you wake up.
Oh yeah.
After you get done grand rising,
Mm-hmm.
shit, throw that thing on, man, while you rolling up or while you're yawning or whatever it is. Help you
This
start.
nigga Logos hit me like, man, I got this beat. I don't know what to do with it. And he sent it to me. I was like, oh, I got you. Easy.
Yeah, that's fire. That's super fire. It's like what style would you say? It's almost like a lo-fi, but not really.
Yeah. It's a different kind of vibe. You know what I mean? At the same time,
The way he shoots them off out of Sweden, it's just a different vibe in general.
oh, I
You know what I
love
mean?
it. I love
Everything
it.
around him is different than what I'm experiencing. Pretty
Yes.
much. I've been to Sweden, and that motherfucking place is nice, bro.
Mm-hmm. It is.
I mean, nice.
Yeah, he
But
tell me they're a little racist, but other than that, everything is pretty dope. But ain't that everywhere? You know what I'm saying? That's how
yeah,
I
I was
feel
about to say,
you know, like
racist against who though?
shit. They just, I guess,
Like another color, or like racist against like other
of
people in Europe?
yeah, more of another culture, I would say.
Okay, yeah.
And then that just so happens to be because there's like Jamaicans, there's everything in Sweden. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
Somalians and fucking all different kind of Africans and different kind of Muslim. You know what I mean? And now all that shit's that's still there. You know what I mean? So
Mhm.
like, fucking, I would say just more on culture more than anything. You know what I mean? And it just so happened that the different culture people are brown, but Logos is
I don't like black people.
Slovenia, Yugoslavia. Where the slaves originate from?
Slovenia.
Yeah, Slovenia. He's from there. That's where his people originated from.
Yeah, he's
he looked
one
like
of
a
them
white
Slavic.
dude. Yeah, he looked like a white dude when you look at him, but nah, his people was the original slaves. Wow.
But he, I mean, he looks like a white guy, but
He don't
not
at the
really
same
though.
time. Yeah, he don't at the same time, right?
Because that's what people always tell me. They're like, man, you
But
don't.
he speaks good enough English to confuse motherfuckers. So
Right.
people don't know what to think. They just think you're a white boy, but he not.
No, because he's got that. It's just a different shape of his face. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? It's just like more round or some shit. I don't know.
You could tell if you look carefully that he's definitely more of a, you know, Middle Eastern, Southern Russia, you know what I'm saying, type of vibe.
Bro, when I first had talked to him on video chat, I was like, he's from Sweden. I said, I thought that motherfucker was from Russia, bro. He looked just like he was from Russia.
Bro, he cut his
Kind of
hair
sound
off,
like it
he
too, a little
really
bit.
look like it now.
Right? Oh man. But yeah, it's fucking dope, man, for real. Not to sound like a lame or nothing like that, but it's dope to deal with people from around the world because you get to see different perspectives, and you also get to see that like it ain't as scary as the motherfuckers try to make it out to be. You know what I
Never
mean?
is,
Like,
bro.
nah. I think one reason why Sweden might be like that is because for one, the size of the country is like small, so they got everything running so fucking good. You know what I mean? And then you try to inject a new population or whatever it is,
Yep.
but you got to. The thing is everybody's got to go back in time and realize that somebody made it to where you can do what you're doing right now. Like at one time, bro, fucking Germans was going to fuck Sweden up.
Oh yeah, man. Well, that's actually like out of the main parties. There's like a party that's
Same
led
color too.
by
Same color.
the old Nazis and shit. You know what I mean? Sweden has a lot of the Nazi population. People don't even realize that.
Oh
shit,
yeah.
you know? Like there's actually like a political party that's like.
Well, they're
can't think of the
definitely
name.
socialist.
Oh yeah,
And that's
but at
what
the same
that's
time,
what
as
the
progressive as they are, like you know what I mean. Them cats can't even get a hold of cannabis out there. You know what I mean? Like they still smoking hash
yeah.
and shit just because you know what
That's
I mean.
some of that fate progression.
Yeah, it is. Well, it's progression like this. It's like, oh well, a convicted bank robber goes to jail, and 98.9% of the people that go to prison in their country get rehabilitated and they never come back. That's the total opposite stat from here. You mean it's almost like a 90% chance you're gonna go back once you've been in prison once. You know what I'm
Oh
saying?
yeah.
So that's that's the difference out there. It's kind of like a give and take. Like you can't smoke weed, but you know what I mean. If you go to prison, they'll actually reform you. You know what I mean? And it's just like I guess that's a good thing. But like 98, they had the highest prison reform rate ever. None like 98% of the people who've been in their prison, for felonies.
Right, because it's not just a fucking big ass building with cages.
Right. Nope, it's not. And then like the dude
It's an
wanted to be
actual facility. They do shit in there for you. You know
dude
what I'm
wanted
saying?
to
Like
be a fucking guitarist, and they brung in a fucking one of the best guitarists in Sweden to teach him lessons. And then when the dude got out, the dude was started working for like a production company or something, and got in the band. Like I said, he ain't never been back to prison. There's motherfuckers who became computer programmers. Like there was this whole documentary on Sweden's prison system, and it fucking intrigued the fuck out of me because I was like, get the fuck out of here. You know, I didn't know that type of shit existed, but it is like they brung in chefs to teach people how to be culinary artists. Like they be like, oh, so what do you want to do? You just didn't have the resources to do it. Oh, we get it. All right, so during your time here, you like nigga, you got to spend fucking 8 years or more because you ain't going to. They'll just keep you in a jail if it's less
right.
than that. There's no need. So you're gonna be here for at least 8 years or more, and then when you leave, you become a fucking master guitarist, nigga. Get the fuck out of here. Like you know what I mean, or just a musician or a fucking chef. You know what I mean,
or anything they provide. Shit.
Yeah, facts.
I know people that. Well, shit, Matthew Jones right here in the motherfucking room. You know what I'm saying? He was up the road, bro, for a minute.
Right.
I'm talking about 10 plus years more. You know what I'm saying? For some strong arm shit. And it wasn't even like that though. Like it was like that, but it wasn't like that. You know what I mean?
Right. No,
but
I understand.
I was trying to bring him up to talk, but he's probably sitting there like, motherfucker talking about me and ain't gonna bring me up to talk. But but he like he didn't just go up in there and just get down with the get downs. You know what I'm saying? Like he didn't go in there and join in with the smuggling in of dope and using of dope and acting like you on the street, bro. Right. Like he was like, well, shit. This motherfucker had a goddamn corner store in prison
Hell yeah.
with fucking Little Debbie cakes and shit, bro. And I was getting in pictures.
Bang.
I'm like, this motherfucker had hundreds of these things. I'm like, okay, he's in there
Bang.
getting money.
Yeah.
And then he started stacking crypto while he was in there. And then they moved him to another prison, and they took his phone and all that shit. He couldn't do nothing. He couldn't move like he could when, you know.
The United States ain't shit, bro. But that's just wild. It's
But
like,
what I was trying to get at in all amongst of that bullshit I was saying was they ain't provide in Matthew Jones. You can bring your ass up here and talk if you want to, but
yeah,
I don't
ain't
think they provided
shit.
him with a goddamn thing other than some bullshit food
Mhm.
and some fucking white clothes to put on with stripes on them down the sides, and maybe I doubt even shower shoes. He probably had to buy, you know what I'm saying, every fucking thing.
Yeah,
And for
Matthew
10
so
years,
grimy. Yeah, it's bad. But yeah, Sweden, like, and then did you know, like, nigga, I learned so much shit about Sweden just being this nigga Logo's friend. Did you know that them niggas have like a website that you can visit that's up to date? Like, it's live. It's a live site, and you can see exactly what decisions and where money's going. Like, that's how transparent their government supposedly is. Obviously, you know what I mean. A government is a government, so there is
right?
some bullshit going on. But at the same time, you know what I mean? It's just wild. Like, there ain't no site that we could visit to right now to see where the fuck all these politicians is putting our money, you know what I mean? Where they putting our fucking money at and to monitor that type of shit. They got different type of ways.
Yeah. Yeah, they do. And because of like the crazy shit that went on in Europe for, you know, years, this World War I, World War II is what I'm talking about. Like Europe in general, it's like they're still like recovering.
Oh yeah.
So they remember that shit. Even if they wasn't, you're not old enough or whatever, like people, it's in the air. Let's just put it that way.
Yeah.
It's in the air that shit was bad at one
Bro,
time.
didn't niggas just
And
get
we
done
want to
paying
work together to
reparations
keep
and
it good.
shit? Yeah, like, to the Jews and shit. Niggas just got done recently paying reparations to all the motherfuckers for that
Yep.
bullshit. You know what I mean? Like, shit is fucking, like, think about it, bro. Like, how the fuck you pay reparations for 100 of years, nigga? You know what I mean? Like,
I
God
know, man.
damn, you know.
You
So
grow
that's
up
why,
you grow up in debt. Like you
yeah,
literally are born and you know,
yeah.
whenever you get to the age of, you're already in
Well, I
fucking
mean
debt.
that's the fucking worldwide question. Like, oh, the United States is this million trillions of dollars in debt, and would niggas be like, to who, nigga? Who?
Right?
Like, who? Like, niggas is print, y'all niggas print the money. So who the fuck are you in debt to? Yourself? Like, what the
I
fuck?
know,
That shit
man.
never makes any sense. Our debt deficit. Who do we owe?
Right.
What have
And
we
so
done?
that just shows that like, you know, we're living in a corporation. And also it shows that we ain't allowed to see the goddamn books.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So they got this whole situation going on, and we're just like, okay,
Mm-hmm.
I guess.
Right.
Sounds good.
Sounds good, right?
Whatever you
Oh,
say.
shit. Yeah, that's exactly the situation we
And it's really goddamn a little bit pitiful, to be honest with you. It's pitiful that we just take it. That's what it is. That's the pitiful part about it. The pitiful part is that we literally just take it because why? Because we don't know any other way other than what not we, but society, right? Only knows the way that you've been provided, which is a vote. That's the only way that you can do any type of change working with the
Yeah,
government.
we got
I'm
some more
talking about
music, Gladys. This what you want?
Gladys Knight,
Gladys Miza. I'm sorry, I don't want to mispronounce your name.
chicken and waffles, boy.
She said music.
Right. But yeah, so Europe's just different, you know what I
It's
mean?
vibed up.
Because it's almost like they do want to do good for each other because they've seen like how society falls, and when it
Mhm.
falls, it takes a long time for it to
Well, because
get
they was a
back.
part of that fall, and they know that's why half the shit that they allowed that they eat over there, like well, most of our shit is like the ingredients that we use in like cereals and drinks and all this other shit is completely fucking different. Like Fanta, the pop Fanta, nigga, we compared. I went and got a Fanta from down the street in Ohio, and he went and got my dude Logos went and got a Fanta from his local shop or whatever, and we compared the ingredients and motherfucking
A
I'll be
lot
damned.
better
Like,
over there.
oh my god, bro, it's literally got fruit in it. Like
The
it's
motherfucker
got
says orange.
right, it's got literally got orange fruit juice in it and
Right.
carbonated water. Like, and that's
The shit over
exactly what
here has got like fucking 17 different chemicals you can't pronounce. What the fuck you drinking? What the fuck
yeah.
even is that
They
shit?
took the fluoride out the water. They took the fluoride out the water as well. They did a lot of shit over there that we still doing over here for some odd fucking reason. But like you said, it's them learning from
Exactly.
learning from that fall that they've had several of them.
Yep. Hopefully they're done with their fall, because if they fall again, then everybody's gonna go through it. Everybody says the United States is on its way down, but you're gonna have to show me.
Shit, I don't think it's gonna. I don't think it's gonna die.
I've heard a lot. I've heard a lot of talk my whole life, bro.
But I don't
But
think it's
until a
gonna fall
motherfucker shows me, then
how we think it is. You know what I mean? How we think
it can
the fall is
change.
supposed to look.
But
Yeah,
and people are so scared of change that might be what it is there's change coming. So you know what I'm
Right.
saying? People just go ahead with the fear mongering bullshit. But I don't doubt that the United States is going to change. Shit, it's changed in the past 4 years. If we can't admit that, then you know what I'm saying? We're lying to ourselves, I think.
and I think what it changes to is what people's calling the fall. You know what I'm saying? But
Right.
as you see, you know what I mean. A lot of shit is just going according to the New World Order plan that they've clearly laid out and have a whole deadline and fucking timeline to fucking complete it with. So I mean, it's really we niggas allowing this shit to happen because if a nigga write a whole manifesto about what the fuck they want to do as a one world government and nobody takes that shit seriously, then you know what I'm saying? That's on the people who just think this shit's a game, I guess. But there we go.
What up, Matt Jones?
What up, Bruce
What's
Wayne?
up, my guys?
What's good?
I know,
Motherfucker got aliases, boy. I said you got aliases. Bruce Wayne, goddamn Matt Jones.
Yeah, they still got me. So I guess I didn't have enough aliases.
Oh shit.
Yeah, man. I know I'm a couple minutes late. It's kind of a rough day at work, man. These folks want their Kias, man. They don't care if I'm trying to call into the Thick Hot crew. I tried to tell them, man, they weren't going for it.
Hey,
shit, tell them motherfuckers we need a goddamn sponsor. Shit. Tell them I'll drive a Kia. If they give it,
you don't want to drive a Kia. I've seen too much. Those Tellurides look pretty good, bro. But I've seen how they're made. You don't want one of these,
bro. Them
there's a reason why they're cheaper than.
Oh yeah, them Kia boys will get you.
I was about to say I don't want nothing a goddamn Kia boy can steal with a fucking USB charger port cable. Fuck that. That's crazy, man.
Woo.
How has anybody figured out how they do that shit?
Brother, it's a program they got on that little flash drive that just starts the fucking shit, bro. Overrides the computer of the car. Because most of the bitches is push start. Excuse me. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just simple little coding, really.
And think about it. The shit originated on TikTok.
That's wild. What, like a challenge or some shit?
How to do it.
Oh, how to do it? Yeah.
What it was. You know what I mean? And then think about like, okay, so Kia is owned by Korea, right? South Korea?
Yeah, Korean, two Korean brothers. One owns Kia, the other owns Hyundai.
I was about to say one owns Kia, one owns Hyundai, and both of them Hyundais and Kias, you can steal that bitch with a USB.
Oh shit.
The fuck?
They want you to steal it so they can sell you another one.
Facts or
Yeah.
insurances can pay outs and people, you know what I mean? All of that extra shit is really
Right. Their cousin probably owns the insurance company.
absolutely.
Yeah. Yep.
Absolutely. I wouldn't
Probably does.
doubt that.
I know
Wow.
I know I was watching a documentary just real quick, and it was talking about South Korea and how they used to make all their money off of car productions, right? And then they started making movies, and they was like, "Oh shit, we're making more from movies and shows than we are from car sales because we don't have to do as much." You know what I mean? And then they started getting into the music too, like heavy, like years ago. And you see where they're at now. They ready to take over, bro.
K-pop has taken over, my nigga.
That's what I'm saying,
It's
man.
already
And if you don't know, you need to find out. There's a ton of fucking South Korean shows that are fire.
bruh,
And it's crazy
fire.
because the
I
United
watch it
States
more than the
military,
United States.
I was about to say, the United States military made it to where we're like brother and sister
Right,
with South Korea,
right.
not North Korea.
But no, you right though. But you know what's crazy about that shit, man, is like they got whole colleges and camps and buildings where they would train your child who wants to be a K-pop star from the age
Mm-hmm.
of like 13 to whenever they fucking get out of that shit and become a star and shit. But it's like there was some people who was talking about how that shit was lightweight, like some slavery type shit, because they don't be letting them eat only certain things, and you know what I'm saying.
Bro, the
They be
culture,
so
the
yeah,
discipline, and the culture is like they adapted as much of American culture as they're going to.
yeah.
If they adapt it all, then they ain't gonna be
yeah,
sound like they are. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Because I lived in Japan, and I
But
also
they use a lot. Bro, like if you listen to K-pop, bro, let me tell you like this, bro. K-pop has done exactly what that movie with the trolls was talking about, bro. Like it has a little bit of every genre in it, but it's like they stay in the pop era of boy bands and girl bands. Like that's their fucking thing. That shit, like there's really not too many big solo artists, you know what I mean? It's mainly groups.
Yep.
You know what I mean? And it's really kind of R&B. Some of the songs are even R&B.
Right.
Some
Well,
songs are even rap songs.
if you think about it like this, so usually shit happens in Europe first, and then it makes its way to the United
Right.
States. And then from the United States, it makes its way to South
Especially
Korea.
entertainment wise, just a point.
Right. Yeah, and fashion
Yeah,
and all
yeah,
that type of
yeah,
shit.
especially
So
in
like
those areas.
South Korea is putting out boy bands like the United States used to do with you had all the quote unquote R&B type boy bands, right? And then you had the more pop boy bands, or you could just say you had the black boy bands and you had the motherfucking white boy bands, whatever the fuck you want to say. But you had people like New Edition way back in the
They
day.
were more
You
considered
had
like an R&B group, and then you had your pop.
right. So what
groups
they
like
did,
this.
they literally took this side and mashed that motherfucker together.
Oh yeah.
They took Casey and JoJo, New Edition,
And NSYNC.
and
all of them.
Somebody else, and then they put Backstreet Boys, NSYNC, and all of them together. You know what I mean? And
they got a couple
then
groups that's only like 3 girls, which will remind you of like 3LW
Destiny's
or
Child
TLC.
or some shit.
Yeah, Destiny's Child or TLC, but it's they do more pop music, and a lot of times there's at least one rapper in each group. You know what I mean? Like, and they rap, and they'll rap like Lil Wayne, bro, but in Korean. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Same rhyme pattern and everything. They'll rap like these new age cats and everything. Like, bro, K-pop has taken over, and that's just because, you know what I mean? A lot of K-pop music is used in anime shit, Japanese and Chinese anime.
Yep.
There's not even really too much Korean anime, but a lot of that music is Korean music. It's not Japanese music. It's Korean pop, and they and that's why, bro, because like Dragon Ball Z and all these other fucking animes kicked off so fucking huge, and then the fucking goddamn theme music and them shits, they was winning awards and shit for the fucking theme songs and the theme endings and shit, bro. I was telling motherfuckers, I'm like, y'all sleeping on this type of shit. If you can't get with a K-pop group and make a motherfucking goddamn collab, then you fucking tripping, bro. Like
Right.
niggas was like K-pop. I'm like, I'm trying to tell you, it's gonna be the future. And I was telling niggas that years ago, like
Shit,
K-pop
I
is
know
the
some
shit.
producer, two in my head that I can really think of, but they used to go over to South Korea and just DJ. They would DJ all the music from America. Most of it would be underground, and then they would throw a few hits in there every now and then, whatever, right? And bro, they would go over there and make tons of fucking money for DJing. And they don't take no equipment. They got all the shit set up for you. All you do is just show up and do your thing and fucking leave with a check.
Man.
And like South Korea is a lot different than China. You know what I'm saying? So like I said, like it's more Americanized, but only to a certain point.
Yeah.
I've been to Seoul,
I mean,
Korea,
it's more
which
like
is
they're
South
more
Korea.
Americanized in their pop culture, but like everything else, it's like,
Right.
you know what I mean? Their technology's there and still, you know what I mean? Like they have pretty good technology and shit like that. It's not, you know, they trade with the United States and shit, and they make some shit, like they make certain brands of TVs and shit that people use. But at the same time, you absolutely right. There's parts of that will never change because they still do shit like bow to each other and they use proper grammar in the workplace and all this other shit that you know humans or Americans have just kind of thrown out. That you see our whole societal network is kind of crumbling in that
Yep.
manner.
Well,
There-
I know a Korean family. So the dude, the husband or whatever you want to call him, he was adopted, and so he came to America as a kid, and he grew up in the South. So he sounds like he grew like he's an American that grew up in the South. You know what I'm saying?
Before, yeah, it's funny as hell. He sound like he just from Atlanta.
Oh,
You not
you
talking
talking about what's his name right now? I'm talking about these people that live down here.
Oh, okay.
But you talking about Kato?
Yeah.
Kato on the track.
No. Where's your? Never mind. It was a friend of yours. Was he?
Oh,
was he
you talking about
Arabic?
Jatan? Jatan, he's from India.
Yeah, he's from India. Okay.
But see, he was
So,
born in London, and then moved to the United States. But he's that motherfucker sounds like a redneck, don't he?
Yeah, and he
Like
was
a
but-
motherfucker redneck.
Nova was
boy.
like, but he's Indian. I said, what?
Yeah. That shit's crazy, bro. That motherfucker owns all kind of hotels and gas stations and shit. Stereotypical right there. But for real, and he'll tell you that too. He'd be like, "Oh, I'm just a stereotypical Indian guy that owns hotels and gas stations."
Right.
Oh man. So I was gonna play War because we were talking about some crazy shit. But I was going to play this one first because it seems like this is a lot of people's vibe is death to strangers. That's not what this song really means, but that's the what's the word I'm looking for? I can't think of shit today. That's the title. That's the name of the motherfucking song, Death to Strangers. And this has got Jason and Benji on it, SOTOV, and this motherfucker rides, bro. It's got Terry on it too. He's the one singing this shit and the hook and the little falsetto shit. And
Shout out to
Jason did this. Jason did this after he wanted to sound kind of like a Marilyn Manson song. Definitely gives that vibe.
Shout out to Marilyn Manson.
I'm giving you all of my love, so you can visualize all of my pain. I scorch you with all of this fire, just to grow you with all of my rain. I'm giving you what I embody, cause what I embody is part of you too. But you must have forgot, somewhere down your whole road line, the program took over your truth. And this is why I came, to leave my legacy in flames. So pick up a torch, carry me forth, and let my light create create the way. It's been too long playing slave. If I free this down, can we behave? Other than that of a creature that's strange. You wanna tame God, then capture his brain. Listen, a bird born to the cage thinks flying is ill. Yet, they don't wanna catch this cold. So, now they're alone, cause the coop was flown. When that roof got blown, I shed the skin till the truth gets shown. Till that 10th gate open and we see that throne in the room where the gods are grown. Open your universe, immerse through this inverse, and see the path that we stumble on. It's made of self-hate. But if we valued each other over our different ways, instead of killing the strangers with hopes of better days, we would live forever instead of living for the grave. So show me your worth. What you bring in earth? Do you ever show love for the things that you...
Shout out to Brooklyn. Brooklyn in the house.
What you bring in earth? Do you ever give something that you can't get back? And you ever see the truth then lie about the fact? Man, show me your worth. Yeah, what you bring in earth? Will it save and protect, or will it get paid and neglect?
Currently located Canton, Ohio. But shout out to Brooklyn though.
This guy.
Money and still have nothing. All of my small motherfuckers show me something.
Yeah, fuck the Messiah. Fuck the Messiah. Cause me, I know the Most High, and I know where that infinite dwell. So why would I go outside of myself and lie to myself? Fire and light all up inside of myself. Yes, I am God. They wanna separate everything great. Tell me to wait on a savior in space. Meanwhile our people are dying and they just replying it's coming, just wait. The fuck do you think? I mean really just think. Languages play DOS to the brain, so everything spoken is framed by shape. You can give knowledge to a man, but you can't make him think. I am just bridging the bird and the snake. Further my verses get under the surface, the more I reveal what is under my face. I am indeed multi-dimensional, human supreme. More you connect with the words that I speak, just know I reside in the spaces between. So fuck your Messiah, fuck your Messiah. Cause me, I know the Most High, and I know where that infinite dwell. So why would I go outside of myself and lie to myself? Fire and light all up inside of myself. Yes, I am God.
So show me your worth. What you bring in earth? Do you ever show love for the things that you hate? Do you ever show patience for the things that can wait? Man, show me your worth. Yeah, show me your worth. What you bring in earth? Do you ever give something that you can't get back? And you ever see the truth then lie about the fact? Man, show me your worth. Yeah, what you bring in earth? Will it save and protect, or will it get paid and neglect the rest? Or do you preserve and respect what's left? Man, show me your worth. Yeah, show me your worth. Too many souls walk around here front. You can have all that money and still have nothing. All of my small motherfuckers show me something.
Man, we're at that time in the show where we gotta ask that question.
I told you.
Goes on the track. Shorty, I've been waiting.
Hey.
And I'm losing patience. I just wanna taste it. Come and sit it on my face like, ooh, you soaking, now what you gon' do? Baby, I got a question for you. You gon' let me fuck or what? Yeah, shit, I'm tired of playing games. I just wanna fuck it up.
That's that question.
Yeah, I've been with it all day. You gon' let me fuck or what? Yeah, shit, I'm tryna make a wave. Dive deep, let me put it in a grave. Go to sleep and repeat when you wake, girl. You gon' let me fuck?
It's the way you move slowly, the way your body fit on me. Baby, feeling holy, yeah. Treat me like you're missing my touch every time you move up on me. Oh, I can't deny this energy. Put it all on me. Call me to the gates when you're pulling up. Staring at your face, I can't get enough. Got a grip on me, hold it tight and you won't let go. Hands on your waist, baby, take it slow. Tell you that I'll always keep you close. Baby, you know she got me, keep me up, yeah, every night.
You gon' let me fuck or what? Yeah, shit, I'm tired of playing games. I just wanna fuck it up. Yeah, I've been with it all day. You gon' let me fuck or what? Yeah, shit, I'm tryna make a wave. Dive deep, let me put it in a grave. Go to sleep and repeat when you wake, girl. You gon' let me fuck or what? Yeah, shit, I'm tired of playing games. I just wanna fuck it up. Yeah, I've been with it all day. You gon' let me fuck or what? Yeah, shit, I'm tryna make a wave. Dive deep, let me put it in a grave. Go to sleep and repeat when you wake, girl. You gon' let me fuck?
You gonna let me fuck or what?
Yeah. Hey, that motherfucking beat fire.
That motherfucker so gas.
I like playing shit that ain't even mixed neither.
Bro, we like that raw.
And then when you say that, people's like, "What? That shit ain't mixed at all." No, man, that's
Nah, that's
raw,
just a
rough,
demo.
raw.
That's just a demo, man. We got some people out in Sweden working on the back end on shit on that shit. We'll try to get that sync license and maybe, you know what I mean, make a whole bunch of money off of it. Maybe sell it to one of these pop artists or something.
Shit. Let's just do the motherfucking. We're finna do NFTs to this and make a couple $1,000 more each, like we did the last
Crypto.
one.
Whole lot of crypto, money on tenfold.
There's a lot of crypto songs out there, but they're made by fucking geeks and nerds, and that shit is not hitting.
I am the sum. Tell a free world, come holler when they need more.
Not hitting.
Wallet on beast mode. Try to hold me down, I don't think you can. I am my own bank. Pushing pack, got 7 on demand. What do you expect? My royalty reflex. We about to run it up. This how a nerd flex. My dominance is so dominant. I could drop it all and still cock shit. This free form is so DeFi. Make a big splash, that's a deep dive. Call it white car, how I revive. After 3 days on the sleep side. No dream board, this a real slide. Had to point the way just like a field guide. Follow the leader. I'm making all the moves. If it's decentralized, gotta make it do what it do. I'm all up on your blockchain. We dope enough to rock. My trading view was so obtuse, I can close my eyes when I'm about to aim. This is that real shit. A double entendre like a nigga with a chain and a whip, call it field trip. Flip it on his head, turn a 6 to a 9 when I spit, had to feel this. No mask on when I kill shit. Make sure you can see the face that lit the way and gave nigga keys to free all they realness. Crypto. Whole lot of crypto, money on tenfold. Future millionaires, turning billionaires. All because the boy got a tight hold. Crypto, yeah. Whole lot of crypto, money on tenfold. This is my rifle. Slide left and earn $1 million off an iPhone. Crypto, yeah. Whole lot of crypto, money on tenfold. Future millionaires, turning billionaires. All because the boy got a tight hold. Crypto, yeah. Whole lot of crypto, money on tenfold. This is my rifle. I slide left and make $1 million off an iPhone.
500 to $1 billion. I am on the moon, shot up, taking shots at Espelon. It's like 10% of like 10,000 when I'm really in the zone. All my trend lines identify when to hold, when to fold.
Hey, and if you ever been up late at night trading crypto, got a lot of money on it, and you're hoping that shit hits right, you know exactly what the fuck he's saying right there.
My portfolio with my reach heights. Oh, I think I seen the goat. I got diamond hands on that trigger, boy. It's like $1 trillion in the scope. He's so high on that mountainside, it's only air and H2O. Oh, I just been notified to my Ethereum and soul. I might swing it back and grab a bag of that when it did before it go. Turn my Ethereum to gold. Yeah, I put it on my soul. Leave them gas fees alone. It's a trap bar when you trapping in a bear trap. It's a trapeze while I trapeze. You can ask me and I'm gone. 63,180,343 UFO.
Crypto. Whole lot of crypto, money on tenfold. Future millionaires, turning billionaires. All because the boy got a tight hold. Crypto, yeah. Whole lot of crypto, money on tenfold. This is my rifle. Slide left and earn $1 million off an iPhone. Crypto, yeah. Whole lot of crypto, money on tenfold. Future millionaires, turning billionaires. All because the boy got a tight hold. Crypto, yeah. Whole lot of crypto, money on tenfold. This is my rifle. I slide left and make $1 million off an iPhone.
500 to $1 billion.
Right? That's going, man, I wish we could put the fucking music video to that shit in this little chat thing, but we can't. But it's all good.
Oh, you tried? Damn.
Yeah, it won't let you put that kind of file in here. I don't know why not. But
yeah.
because it ain't got no real link, I think.
Yeah, it won't let me either.
it's good to have a song like that.
What'd you say?
So we gotta shoot that real video.
Yeah, bruh. If
Yeah.
anybody knows of a call center that'll let us rent out the space and maybe use the employees as extras for a small fee a day, let me know.
There's
Man.
probably one that went out of business somewhere right near you, or about to go out of business. And the motherfuckers be like, "Yeah, we'll let you get this shit for a day. We ain't making no money anyway." Shit.
Yeah, because we'd love to do some Wolf on Wall Street type shit. That'd be the best video for that.
Right?
Shit
Slam the phone down.
Oh my gosh, that should be so fire if we did a video like that, bro. And it'd be have the whole office turned up. You know, grab some bottles of champagne, throw a party for real.
Mm-hmm.
Turn up Wolf on Wall Street type shit. If y'all can help us with that, let me know.
I know the capabilities for that song is way further than just
Oh yeah, and
you
if
know,
anybody's
like
listening to it and they heard that bitch and they trying to do before I put the sync licensing out for for other people to be able to use their song, use this type of song for their cryptos and all this other shit in their businesses. If there's anybody out there who's interested, hit us up. I mean, we can do something exclusive before it goes and be something that you can't touch it no more. Oh my God. And it's a bull run about to happen.
yeah. Next song we get offered 15,000 or more, I think we're just gonna take that bitch this time.
Fuck we ain't got to split it with no motherfucking label.
Punk bit, yeah, but we're gonna make that off the NFTs though, so you know what I mean. But anyway,
I can't wait. Y'all niggas have no idea. As long as they don't start labeling niggas fucking cult leaders and try to get it shut down like that, then
yeah, asking for public apologies and shit. Get out of here, man.
You a cult leader, no?
So yeah, so the song I'm about to play, I am. That's why I ain't trying to talk about it because I don't want people to really know. I'm just breezing right over that. But this next song I'm gonna play, this was actually an NFT, but we snatched it down because the person we was collabing with started acting like a fucking weirdo. And so anyway, but there's more to this.
Presence is effervescent. Nothing left but every question. Yeah. What up, Joe? Good high. Her presence is effervescent. Gotta love the realness. Nothing left but our every question. And answers roll with every beat of sweat. I fill her in, multiple choice on the test. I put my heart on the table, but has she seen it yet? If Cupid's real, tell Cupid chill, I'm a seasoned vet. Come correct, it's obvious I ain't come for sex, but that energy exchange is like the fucking best. All gas, no brakes, ride her curves till I crash into her lake. No hands, all face, but when she touch it, it's all snake. I'm like, oh wait, that mouth of yours sure makes for a strong case. Ain't no debating it, how you control my simple thoughts. My self-position is so devilish, but it's heaven sent to make your dreams come true. Every seed gon' bloom, I planted love, we gon' reap that too. I just wanna feel you, not to fake the real you. Baby, tell me what it's gon' be. Open up your heart, I knew it from the start that you was supposed to ride with me. Cause she fucking love how a nigga get down. Show me all this love every time I come around. I just want the real you, baby, let me feel you. I can show you what it's gon' be. Yeah, I told her everything is everything. That sensation is overwhelming. With life right at your fingertips. Touching anything is touching heaven. What a blessing to see shit from an eye perspective. Highly perceptive, I feel the mood and I express it. Undressing your soul in less than 3 seconds. My values are light within, I monitor them through your reflection. So what you project, you also get. And I'm willing to bet this get you oh so wet. I hope you never forget it's that soul glow. Aaliyah rock the boat flow, I'm diving deep so hold your breath. And if you like
Aaliyah rock the boat flow.
Make it rough, I can hold your neck. Tell me if it hurts, I don't mean no threat. Unless I'm killing that kitty, her curiosity's pretty. Let me show you my soul, I happen to have it with me. Cause I just wanna feel you, not to fake the real you. Baby, tell me what it's gon' be. Open up your heart, I knew it from the start. start that. You was supposed to ride with me. Cause she fucking love how a nigga get down. Show me all this love every time I come around. I just want the real you, baby, let me feel you. I can show you what it's gon' be.
That song is available everywhere that you could listen to or buy music, though.
That's my shit, boy.
And the next song I'm gonna play is only available on a platform called Audius. Audius has to do with some crypto shit. So when you deal with Audius, you'll have to figure that out because you get paid, right, Jason?
Yeah. Well, I mean, the way they have it structured, they're trying to get it structured to where you get, paid the audience per stream. But the way they got it structured is if you got to be the leading streamer to get the audience. So I mean, like I was just testing out the platform and see how.
And Audius, you mean like their token, right?
Yeah, their token, yeah.
And then their token's worth something in dollars. Yep. So like.
Oh, there's a couple big names on there, like Alina Perez. I listen to her, and she's got an Audius account, and she killing the game. So it's like she making some Audius, she making some money off the shit right now. But we're not currently just wanted to test the platform. But
you can get folks to people can donate their Audius tokens to you also.
Right. This is like a tip. You can get Audius tips.
Yeah. We're gonna do that same shit with that platform, Sonar Muse.
Yeah, Sonar Muse though.
We already got everything set up.
They're closer to doing the micropayments than Audius is, I think. So I think that's probably where we definitely gonna roll.
They pay for whatever you listen to.
Yep. So like if you stream one
however
of our
long
songs,
you listen
if you stream one of our Think High Crew episodes, you will get micropayments. I believe they're doing it in XRP, and we would get micropayments as well. So the listener and the content creator or musician will both get a cut every time you stream their shit, and that's fucking fine.
The only thing I mean, if Sonar Muse, if you're listening, my bad, but like, or if you do listen, the only thing I like about Audius compared to Sonar Muse, and there's a bunch of these platforms popping up, right? But that are on blockchain, is that Audius is a lot easier to access for the normal fucking person. If you don't know how to do the wallet thing with the Sum wallet and like on the XRP ledger and all this shit that you got to do, you ain't even gonna be able to get to Sonar Muse. So there's no point in it.
Right.
So Audius makes it a little easier because it's almost,
and they have their own app. And it's, you're right. And like you can.
It's almost like Spotify, basically.
Yeah, and then you just connect your wallet. What up, Zara? Yeah, you just connect your wallet to it, and that's what makes Audius is definitely easier to use and to find and to operate. But I don't doubt that Sonar Muse being as close as they are with the micropayments. As soon as they can actually launch that live, that they'll take off and they'll have whatever income that they need to get their own app going and shit like that and make it easy.
Yeah, I mean you can go on the website, but it's like that shit just it ain't really flowing right. But it's been a minute since I even fucked with it. So I don't know. It might be better now already. And they were sitting there talking about, man, y'all motherfuckers need to shut up and go look at this shit first. I don't know what y'all are talking about.
No, I just fucks with what they trying to do, and that the fact that they still fuck with us even through all the FUD and all the bullshit. You know what I'm saying? That motherfuckers, be doing. Once you hit this crypto industry and you're trying to be a creator and shit, bro, it's a whole new ball game. These motherfuckers are so different, bro. A lot of people are literally that character that they're playing on the internet. They don't. And then you find out who they really are, and it's a whole different story, a whole different ball game. Like those cats on there that they don't want to ever show their identities, and so like, bro, it's like a lot of fucking fuck shit be going on in that side.
Yeah, and I've seen some pictures of some of these motherfuckers, bro, and I'm like, that's what this cat looks like. What the fuck?
bro, these motherfuckers will
No
catfish you.
disrespect, but hey.
Everybody fucking like they don't tell you, you know what I mean, that they 50 something years old with, you know what I'm saying, like a retirement fund, and you know what I'm saying,
Trying to
they
rap.
Bruh, they don't
I
tell
ain't
you none of that
saying,
shit.
you know, don't rap at a certain age, but I'm just saying, like, don't act like you're up and
Yeah,
coming when you're not up and
yeah.
coming. You've already
Well,
been through the ringer and
well,
you're
like you
still
don't even
trying.
know, because like the only thing
It's
that they use for
okay. It's
profile
okay. You're still
pictures,
trying. You know,
what they
everybody
use for
is.
profile pictures is NFTs and shit. So you don't know how old, or even if it's a fucking actual guy or a girl. Like, and then when you do video calls with people that you're trying to do business with, they'll fucking sit there like fucking Inspector Gadget's arch nemesis, you know what I mean, and have somebody else translate, like you can't fucking hear what the fuck the nigga saying right then and there.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, just weird ass fucking shit, bro. Like the space is so. I mean, I guess you could say once you hit a certain level in that space too, it's weird. No matter what entertainment
Yeah.
industry
If
that you
you're
in.
just like they're like, you know, like buying stuff and like trading and like doing that part of it, you probably won't ever see the level that Jason's talking about. But once you get in with these people and start doing songs for their websites and songs for their projects, and then you start doing it, and then you start meeting the big dogs of the projects and all this shit, and you see how it goes, and then you see if you say one thing out of line or one thing that their narrative doesn't agree with, you're blocked.
Yep.
You're blocked, you're demonized, you're this, you're that, you're called all these fucking things. And it's like, you
Bro,
pussy
all
ass
you have to
bitch.
do is ask the wrong question. Like, you could genuinely be
Yeah.
an investor to their project. Like, yo, this is a dope project. I like it. I bought a few of your NFTs. I just had one question. Are you regulated where you at, and are your servers in Costa Rica? Just a simple fucking question, which niggas shouldn't be obliged to answer. Like, oh yeah, definitely, I'm registered, and you know what I mean? Yes, my servers are in Costa Rica. I'm not stupid. I know the law. You know what I'm saying? Even if you wanted to be smart ass and say that shit, you know what I mean? I'm not stupid. I know the law. I'm just saying, like, when you ask just a general question like that, these motherfuckers would be like, oh my gosh, what was they calling? They was calling us all types of fucking shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, and
And
spreading
then
all them lies and shit.
and it ended up with we were right-wing conspiracy theorists.
Hey, but you know what? I'm grateful for it, bro, because that fire, nigga, we ended up selling out because, you know what I mean, the dude we collab with, he couldn't take the pressure. He had a mental fucking breakdown.
Yeah.
And 9 days after he had a mental breakdown, after going through all of this shit with all of these NFT motherfuckers and these niggas just trying to blackball us, we sold out. I was like, y'all niggas is stupid. Like, chill the fuck out, bro. We told y'all motherfuckers, let these motherfuckers talk shit. The more they talk shit and the more these niggas get pissed at us, the more other people are gonna buy, because there's so many smart people that are like, oh, I'm doing the exact opposite of what these clowns saying. You know what I'm saying? Like, if these clowns is telling us to do this, there's a whole bunch of people, and we've proven that we were able to sell a 500 collection of 500 for $35 in an XRP blockchain during a fucking bottom of the ball bull run. I mean, excuse me, bear
market.
run.
Yeah, $35 a piece at 500. And
Get the
but
fuck out of here, bro. Like,
before that, we had sold out. Before that, they had sold out.
But we got real utility with what the fuck we trying to do. And now that we don't have to, we don't need any NFT artists to collab now, because Benji's on the job. You know what I'm saying? Then now it's gonna be even better. So watch what the fuck we do with this shit. It's gonna take off. It's gonna be wild, bro. And we just want motherfuckers. If you part of the crew, you're gonna be making money with it. Simple as that. Even with
You go to the website, which is being changed right now, but you go to the website thinkhighshop.com and just fill out basically just sign up. You know what I'm saying? Then once we start really pushing like the D9 gummies, and like the merch, just in general, just all the shit, right? The music, all the stuff, everything. You can actually make money. And I know that sounds crazy, but see, my goal in this, Jason's goal is to pay people to listen to the music. My goal in this is to help you pay some bills throughout the month. I'm not telling you, you know, you finna get rich fucking with Think High Crew. You got to go create your own shit if you want to get rich. But if you want to make a little bit to be able to pay some bills, you can definitely do that.
What's the
Because
best way to put it?
we
A lot of people
I
around
like
here.
I like for people to be at ease as much as possible. And if you ain't got them bills hanging over you, at least one or two of them, you know, is paid up by this. That makes life a lot easier,
Bro,
bro.
there's a store down the street called Giant Eagle, my nigga. And a lot of people only shop at Giant Eagle because if they spend a certain amount of money with Giant Eagle, they get points on gas. And then they can go over to Giant Eagle's gas station and then they can get up to fucking dollars off on their fucking gas, depending on how many groceries they fucking bought. So
Yep.
they're part of a rewards program with Giant Eagle. If you become a part of the Think High Crew, there's a rewards program that's going to be involved. And it's only a $5 one-time submission is where we're going to be fucking starting it at. But that $5, we're going to take your little $5 and turn it into something else for you. You know what I'm saying? And that's just a reward to the being a part of our rewards program and being part of the Think High Crew. So not only just because you listen to the music or you hear all the shit that we got going on, like we have residuals from music that we can include. We have residuals from t-shirt sales that we'd be able to include, D9 gummy sales, all of that shit that we can invest back into the people if they're who's fucking with us. You know what I mean? It's just as simple as that. So like it's coming to a time where no matter what you're doing in this game, if you're not giving back to the people who are initially supporting you and giving you that love, then you're not gonna make it nowhere, bro.
Nah, because the cancel culture is out to get everybody. No make a fuck.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And if you left open, it's finna get
bro,
you.
but like that's what it is. That's what it's coming to now, especially with these cats who's getting into these NFTs. People are even starting to look at other products like they look at NFTs. You know what I mean? What is the utility?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, what's the point of it?
Right. So it's like it's gonna get to a point where it's like, all right, well, you know what I mean? If I don't get frequent flyer miles, if I'm using this credit card, then I'm not about to use this credit card. If I'm not fucking getting, you know what I mean, this and this with these services, then I'm not gonna use the services. I'm gonna use somebody else's. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just as simple as that. You know what I mean?
And that's
Like,
the beauty of free market.
Oh yeah, facts.
You know what I mean? Like that when free market capitalism is actually working like how it's designed without the greedy goddamn bastards and the powers that be all fucking with it. Bro, it's the best way because it's who do I want to spend my money with? Well, the best deal, the best quality. And if these motherfuckers have got to compete for my dollar, I'm gonna get a better product.
Oh yeah, and then at the same time, it's like, all right, well, I'm not about to even concern myself with this high price services or products if they're not giving me more value. You know what I mean? When I can just use what I've already been using or doing. You know what I'm saying? Like these guys gotta have value now because like nobody. And what's more valuable? And then we're just taking all of the fluff out of it. What's more valuable than getting money back off of shit that you invested? You know what I mean? You telling me, you know what I mean? You wouldn't want to do that type of shit? You know what I mean? Like who nobody really has the time for it sometimes, but if I could invest into like one of my favorite artists growing up, you didn't think I would have tried to do that shit? You know what I mean? Like
It's just like it's so simple too because you're gonna have a fucking link with your own code, right? And so you just post straight from the website or the mobile app. Or share whatever we got on the website, you share it. And if somebody buys it with that link, you get paid. Period.
Affiliated marketing will have that
It's
available
not,
too.
and there's no scam. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just want to leave it as wide open as possible for people to see, not for people to fuck with, but for people to see that, like, oh, okay, like this is how it is. And there ain't nothing up under that or on the side or nothing like that. This is what it is. You know what I mean?
It is, bro. We got NFT collections. You buy an NFT, you win the crew. You win the crew, and guess what we do? There's rewards program that come with the crew. We'll break out the details when the time comes. And you'll be like, oh shit, okay, that's dope. And then whatever after that. How involved do you want to be? how involved you want to be will determine how much you receive back for yourself. The same thing with the fucking, like I said, Giant Eagle, my nigga. Like if I buy more groceries at Giant Eagle than you, I'm gonna have more off on my gas than you. You know what I mean? Like it's just as simple as that. It's an incentive to fuck with Giant Eagle. It's an incentive to fuck with us. But instead of having like, oh, you can, if you buy 3 drinks, you get 1 free, or if you fucking buy this many sandwiches,
all
you
that
get this one.
bullshit.
Said fuck all of that. We'll just send you some money. You know what I'm saying?
It's like, first of all, it's
you
like
decide
I
what
don't
the fuck
need
you wanna
3.
do.
First of all, I don't need 3 drinks. I just need
Right.
1. The reason why you giving me free drinks is because they ain't worth a shit.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Ain't nothing worth it. Ain't, you know what I mean? So
We're taking all the fluff
yeah,
out
we
of
ain't
our shit. You know, we want to make a lot of
exactly.
our shit, you know, more of an investment product. Like, you know what I mean? Because if you think about it, my nigga, these millionaires, these millionaire artists, just music for an example. If Rihanna was giving everybody who bought her shit a small percentage of her streaming money, she would have put kids through college. She would have put thousands of kids, maybe hundreds of thousands, maybe even millions of kids through college right now, or through whatever, or bought them their first. They'd have been able to buy their first vehicle or some shit. You know what I mean? Because without
Or they
these
might have been able to
motherfuckers,
afford to buy some of her clothing.
right? I mean, just as long as she's been
You know what I'm
out.
saying?
I'm just saying, think about it. For as long as she's been out, and that's smart because if they're just getting free money just from streaming your shit or buying your product, and you're giving them a percentage of the sales, you know what I'm saying, or the streams or everything like that, then you could have helped so many motherfucking lives. Because if they was listening to you for 10 years straight, you know how much money they would have.
Yeah, but
just
you
for
know what?
listening to you?
The reason why people don't do anything different is because there's one type of person that owns and runs the motherfucking music industry, and they gonna do it the way they want to
Oh
do it.
yeah.
That's why when Tory Lanez made $1 million like that off of fucking NFTs and started screaming about that shit, all of a sudden,
That
I'm not
case popped
saying that
back
this
up.
is, I'm not saying what I'm
I
saying
thought he
is the
beat
right
it.
way, right?
Nah, right.
But I'm
Yeah.
just saying, all of a sudden, he's back in court
Yep.
after that shit was already done. Like it
Yep.
just
He was
came
supposed to
back
be.
up,
Yeah.
bro.
It just came back up. Just, yep. Oh, we have new evidence.
Yeah, okay. Like it was
Right.
2 people in the motherfucking car. What you talking about?
And my whole thing, you know what I mean, is that
Right? It
my
was
nigga,
Tory Lanez and Megan Thee
yeah,
Stallion in the car. So
yeah.
what
Well,
new
there was
evidence was there?
one of her friends or some shit was the new evidence, and that's what got his
Oh,
ass locked up. Is some, I don't know. It was weird. It was real weird, bro. Because like I said, you right. He supposedly beat it, and then he sold the NFT, and then after he was screaming, "I cracked the code. Y'all motherfuckers ain't gotta wait for y'all money. You ain't gotta wait for your $1 million. Like you ain't gotta pay these labels this." He was going off,
yeah.
and
And
them
you
niggas
know
did.
you know what I just learned too? We was talking about Buddy the other day, him being on trial and shit, and him having all that land that he was finna build on and shit, right?
Right.
But Young Thug, he was
Yeah.
getting into NFTs too.
Yeah, a lot of these niggas be trying to break the cycle with shit like that, but they fuck around and they say a little bit too much. They gotta be braggadocious about it and shit like that. But what I was gonna say is, like, you know what I mean? If you know how much more money that these cats would have made if they was giving back money to everybody who streamed and bought their album or clothes or whatever the fuck. You know what I mean? If they was like, all right, boom, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to set it up like this, because now Rihanna owns the masters to her shit. That's why she did that NFT shit during the Super Bowl, because she couldn't do it before because she didn't own her masters. Now she own her masters, and she did the NFT thing as a test. And the song that she released was only like 200 something copies, but they sold out almost instantly. And those people get 0.0006% or some shit of everything that she brings in. So,
Yeah.
you know what I mean, on that song. So if the bitch bring in $60 million on just one fucking song that she performed at the goddamn Super Bowl, then you know what I mean, you know how much money that is for them? You know what I mean? Like, they all made like maybe 6 bands, and that's 200 people who just got 6 bands off of, you know what I mean, an investment that might have been a couple $100. You know what I'm saying? So it's like,
and it's crazy too, because like, you know, people that are in active record deals, etc. Maybe not be like a traditional record deal. They might be a producer, or they might be a writer, or whatever it is. Though these people that I know, I've told them, look, this is this, and this is how you do it, and this is what's going on in this, you know, little industry here that's coming up. And they want to, but they're like, man, I mean, shit. I mean, these motherfuckers have made me comfortable. So the fuck I'm gonna move for? Why am I gonna go do this new shit when I'm already comfortable? You know what I
Right,
mean?
but
And so it's the people that aren't so comfortable,
yeah,
that didn't decide to,
yeah.
sell their goddamn dick, basically, right?
hmm
Or whatever it is, because a lot of people just do it, and
But
some people don't. And the ones that
but a
don't
lot of
give
these
in
people,
like
they're
that,
not.
they
They're
don't get in them
like,
positions.
yeah, you're right, and it's really old money versus new money type shit. But like, eventually, my nigga, people will be smart enough to be like, oh, if I just give back to the millions of people who fucking take this shit to put it where it's at, right? They're gonna take that little extra change, and more than likely, they're gonna buy one of your shirts. They're gonna buy, you know what I mean? Because it might only
Yep.
be $5 they got a chance to invest in, and maybe they get $20 back from their $5 that they invested into you from listening to your song or buying this or buying your album or whatever the fuck it is. But they just made $20 off of $5 just for being a fan. And then they might just, oh, well, shit, I'll just take this $20 and I'll support my nigga even more and maybe buy this or I'll buy a shirt or some shit. You know what I mean? That you're more than likely to spend again with that motherfucker who just gave you that huge discount. It's basically a
Exactly.
discount. He basically say, yo, let me borrow $5. I'm gonna give you 20 back. You know what I mean? As long as you keep streaming the song for, a year straight or 3 months straight or whatever. Just keep streaming me, keep being a fan, and I'm gonna give you your money back and some. Just because,
Yep.
you know what I mean? Just because I fuck with you. Just let me
Yep.
borrow it. I'm gonna flip
And
it.
you don't have to
Basically.
go above and beyond and be like a super fan, a
Right.
fanatic, right?
Right. You don't. You can just be like, I like the music, so I bought it. I bought this NFT for fucking $4.95. You know what I'm saying? Because that's where fucking Bitcoin, the price of Bitcoin was, and what they were asking for. You know what I mean, for it. So I spent $4.95 on this motherfucking song, and you know what I'm saying. Now I get this membership shit where I get a small percentage of the streaming residuals, and they have an IRA, and they have this and this set up. So they took my $5 and they invested it for me on the low. You know what I mean? And gave me back reward, and through a rewards program I get it back. So then you can
Yep.
do whatever you want to do with it. You know what I mean? So it's like it's a smart way to start doing shit because
And like like our website, like we can issue gift cards.
yeah,
So like there's a lot of ways to do things. You know what I mean?
oh,
And that the gift card can even go to your email. So
and you
like
can
there's a
buy whatever
lot
you
of
want with
ways
it.
to
And
yeah,
it's
there's a
not
lot of
like, yeah,
ways
you
to
can
do
buy whatever
things.
you want with the gift card that we give you.
Exactly.
It's a lot of fucking dope shit that we about to get into, and it's just gonna be like, hey, if you down with the crew, you're gonna be getting a rewards program. You'll be part of that rewards program.
Yep. If you came, you got to come out to Caliuga though, right?
Absolutely.
I'm just trying to make it out to Caliuga. All this fucking darkness, you know how we do it. All these guns and drugs, you know how we do it. Get it out that mud, you know how we do it. Yeah, I'm just trying to make it out to Caliuga. All this fucking darkness, you know how we do it. All these guns and drugs, you know how we do it. Ain't no fucking love, you know how they do us.
Yeah, eyes out, they want a nigga blind to this shit. Fuck around, find out, niggas really God in this bitch. Just watch how I move. It's all in my genes, DNA of an 80s baby. I should've been born with a triple beam, now that's balance. Bitch, I trap hard, NASCAR with that pack. Hit the gas, make them circle back. Niggas got Jesus running laps. Told them then I keep with that bag. I'm in the 12th house with them 9 guys, pushing fire all through this tripod, holding yo God in the glass. Left the field talk for them field niggas. Whips and chains all real killer. No mask on, so it feel realer. I'm not black, I'm God. Still nigga, so try Jesus, don't try me, or you gon' end up in your fucking grave quicker, nigga.
I'm just trying to make it out to Caliuga. All this fucking darkness, you know how we do it. All these guns and drugs, you know how we do it. Get it out that mud, you know how we do it. Yeah, I'm just trying to make it out to Caliuga. All this fucking darkness, you know how we do it. All these guns and drugs, you know how we do it. Ain't no fucking love, you know how they do us. Yeah, I blow smoke in the devil's face. Loud enough to keep hell hot. Cold enough to make your bezel break. All this dope in my trap house. A nigga fuck around, might catch a case. Press pills, fentanyl, nigga fuck around, see Baphomet. Ain't no love, this triple black. They'll shoot it out like Cinemax. Then double back with a bigger strap. It's a different path, but the end of that. Yeah, fuck around, play with the guys of the dark, nigga, you'll get deaf. Yeah, fuck around, play with the fire, the L, nigga, you'll get wet. Yeah, cocaine, Mary Jane, we done had it all on the interstate. Yeah, cocaine, heroin, seen them put it all in they veins. Yeah, brain full of octane, OG to the face. Yeah, shit, ain't nothing changed. Nigga still tripping and I'm feeling like Cobain. Yeah. I'm just trying to make it out to Cali Yoga. All this fucking darkness, you know how we do.
All this music and all this talking you've been hearing, you can find all of it on the biggest platforms there are, right? Amazon, Spotify, Apple, and then all the other ones too that nobody talks about.
Symphy, Africa,
iHeart, people talk about that, but
Radio, Deezer,
YouTube, everything you can think of. So, and we've been doing the
Pandora
podcast
too
for.
now. We finally made.
Oh yeah,
I didn't even
I
realize.
was noticing that
Yeah.
Pandora was always a bitch.
Oh my god, it
bro.
took years for us to get on there, bro.
Yeah, but the thing about it is though, it means like you're extremely official.
Yes.
You got to get to a certain, you got to hit a certain amount of spots in the wavelength of the internet. I think that's what it is because
Algorithm.
right, exactly, the
Yeah.
motherfucking algorithm. But shit, man. The podcast itself is pretty new, honestly. I mean, we started on Twitter doing Twitter Spaces, and February 7th was the first one. So we went from that to getting completely banned off of Twitter because just keep it real and people don't like that shit. So we literally got banned off Twitter. What's up with that, Elon Musk?
Oh, I thought we could have free
But
speech, Elon Musk. What the fuck,
right,
nigga? Give me my fucking Think High Crew page back. Biatch.
I know, right? Motherfuckers paying for them check marks and shit
Oh yeah,
too,
I was like,
bitch,
no,
and take the whole
immediately
shit.
until y'all get our shit back. I ain't paying you for nothing, bitch.
Yeah, and I ain't paying for that motherfucker again. Period. Fuck
Motherfuckers
that.
better do. We better get the free. We better get that shit for free for years, bitch. So
Yeah,
as an apology for censoring the goddamn.
yeah. But man, we've came a long way with this podcast since February 7th, and so we had several situations come up, and people wanted us to create content and all kind of shit like that in these metaverse joints. And bottom line is we got to the point to where we just started turning every fucking body down because everybody was on some fucking weird shit.
Bullshit, bro.
Like some shit that like, look, dude, don't do this, okay? Because motherfucker, I'm finna get mad
Bro,
as
they was
fuck
trying to
if you
treat
do
niggas
this.
like we didn't know shit about the game. Like, oh yeah, we'll set up your own metaverse venue and we'll give you a metaverse studio for your Think High Crew show. And you guys can broadcast there with your avatars.
And these people got money now. Their companies they got two different companies on the fucking stock market.
Yeah, and
They got,
but they
but
wanted us to start work now. They
yeah,
wanted
it's
us
like,
to
bitch, I ain't
work
doing
now.
shit, and then you gonna hit me up in a year and give me some money? Fuck that, man. Get out of
Yeah,
here.
like hold on, but you want us to start creating content now. You want us to start shouting you out now. You want us to start shilling your shit now. You want us to do all of this shit now. But we gotta wait a year for you to develop what the fuck we want. Like that doesn't even
Right.
make any fucking sense. And then you don't want to. Then hold on, bitch. It ain't none of this shit in paper. We talking about this all in a fucking a FaceTime meeting with these motherfuckers.
And half you bitch ass motherfuckers won't even show your face in the goddamn
Yeah, and they goddamn
thing.
FaceTime shit. Why? What's the fuck? We
Like,
like,
what the
yeah, we
fuck?
can.
What the fuck we doing a video chat for if your ass ain't on here?
Right. You can't, you know what I mean? And when we talking to black squares and shit.
Yeah, here I am
Like,
showing my whole shit. Here I am,
bro,
bitch. Ooh,
that's
ooh,
how you
ooh.
know these motherfuckers be on some bullshit. And I'm like, bro, look. And then they like, well, you still do this and you'll still do that for us? And it's like, how much you willing to pay? You know what I mean? And these niggas, well, I figure we a collab on a project or like, no, bitch, where's the money?
Yeah. Nah, we ain't
You
doing
know
all
what I
this
mean? Like,
card trading shit.
My nigga
and all
No
this.
said, until you can offer us some money, fuck a Lux Lion. Fuck that nigga.
That's what I told the motherfuckers that was on the video chat, and I told the bitches
Yeah.
that was scared to get on there with the goddamn punk ass squares. I said, man, fuck a motherfucking Lux Lion. Like that. And I told the company that gave us our motherfucking D9 gummy line for free. We didn't have to pay them shit. They came to us and produced it all, did all the shit. That's who I told them. I was like, man, fuck y'all, man. And they still wanted to fuck with us, bro. The other guy did in Denver, Colorado.
Yeah.
Y'all,
for sure,
it's a
because
hoe
he
ass bitch in
understood,
Columbus, Ohio, right there. He's a bitch.
Because that motherfucker was basically trying to make us work for free for a promise from, like, bro, you thought that, and that's what a lot of these NFT projects do, basically. You know what I mean? They have you buy some bullshit and they don't give you nothing back, and then they just keep up your hopes and expectations that one day that their shit is gonna be worth all of this money and you'll be able to sell the art back for all of this fucking money. But that day never fucking comes for these niggas, and then they just keep trying to drag you along
because these people keep
fanatics
holding.
or some shit. They thought like we was fanatics and just was like, we so into this fucking metaverse shit that we're willing to work now for some shit that we ain't gonna have in a year.
Exactly.
Bitch,
Nah,
no. I'm about to bring you money now while I sit here and wait for what? Like, nah, bitch. You know what I mean? Y'all playing that whole, these NFT projects be acting like these religions and it's like the NFT is the God, you know what I mean? The NFT is the God and they're the priests of the fucking religion. And then they just gather all of these dumb fucks in a room and fucking manipulate them into spending more money or
because
trading.
The people that are into this shit, I hate to say it, but they don't have much life experience.
Yeah, they don't know what it's like.
They don't have no,
it's like
they
never
ain't
been
really
punched in the face or ever interacted with
never because look, this is the thing about it. If you get punched in the face, you don't talk like that no more.
Fuck no.
You don't act like that no
You
more.
don't.
Because you just know that, like, oh, that's what got me punched in the face.
It's a real life.
So I ain't gonna act like that no more. You know what I mean?
Absolutely, bro.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it was an experience.
But yeah,
bro,
man,
so
we got 1 minute, homie.
so you're going through that NFT experience. It was an experience. So I just want y'all to be wary of what's going on. That's why a lot of the big places and the organized places are staying away from crypto right now. But hopefully mass adoption happens because it's another way to our sovereignty. But this has been a dope ass Fire Music Friday. Go check us out at thinkhighshop.com. We be back for Mindset Mindfulness Monday. Make sure you stay charged up. You made it through another week, my guys. Love y'all. That's all I got.
Yo, shout out to Brooklyn, New York in the house. Benji, we got about 20 seconds, bro. You want to say something?
Great talking to y'all. The show was amazing like always. High vibes. Everyone have a great weekend. Peace.
New York, you want to close it out? You got about 5 seconds.
Yeah, I'm gonna be back next week.